Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. In case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Tonight we are doing an evening wind down practice. We're going to start things off with a little bit of breath work. So find a little bit of space to move, maybe a pillow or cushion of some kind, and let's get started. So let's begin today laying down. I'm going to place my pillow underneath my knees. We're going to be starting off with breath of fire today, but laying down if you choose to lay down. It can be nice and grounding, nice and winding down when you are a little comfy, you're laying down, maybe have something underneath your knees just to relax through the legs. But you can always sit if you'd like to sit. And you might place your hands on your tummy, and we're only gonna do one set, just maybe 20 or so breath, putting some effort into our exhales through the nose and feeling those exhales through the nose. So closing your eyes wherever you happen to be. Take a deep inhale and then give some effort into those exhales a little faster than you might usually do. And release and relax. It was short, it was sweet. Maybe it lit a fire through your tummy. But maybe it softened your shoulders. And just notice how you are feeling so far. Feel the entire length of your body. Relaxing a little more. And if you are seated right now, you can start to lay down. And we will be bending our knees and planting our feet. You can have your feet on your pillow if it's there, or on your mat. Just widen your feet a little bit and then let your knees fall together. Letting the tailbone tuck under slightly. You might have to lift your hips for a moment, tuck your tailbone and rest it back down. Your hands might stay resting on your tummy, or they might come there for the first time. But closing your eyes. Allow your body to breathe without any effort from you. And if your knees are falling together, you can start to open them up slowly. You might step your feet a little closer together. And then just crossing your right leg over top of the left one. Might be your foot resting on your quad. You might cross your legs a little bit more, bringing your inner legs together. Maybe trying to hug your left leg with your right leg. Depending on how much effort you want to put into this, you can keep your left foot down, or you could lift it up and hold onto your legs. But if that left foot did lift up, slowly release it back down. We can uncross our legs and switch sides. Maybe your left foot rests on the right quad. Figure 4, maybe you cross your legs a little more. Give those legs a little squeeze together. If you want the right foot to lift, you can. Or you can keep it down. Just you and your breath. Some love through the hips. But relaxing through the jaw, the forehead. And slowly bringing your right foot down if it's lifted up, and we can uncross our legs. You might start to hug your knees in towards your chest. And then we are going to be lifting our legs up into the air. If you do want to slide something underneath your hips, but you can start to lift the feet a little higher. Maybe take an ankle circle or two. And then you might keep your low back connected to your mat or your pillow if there's something under your hips. Or if plow is in your practice and you want to go further, you might start to lift the hips and bring your legs towards your chest, your feet towards the floor above your head. And if you did lift your hips up, nice and slow, start to bring them back down. And also start to let your feet float down too. You could keep a hold of your knees for a moment, but just let your heels fall towards your hips. Connect your low back to your mat, especially if it was lifted up. You might take a gentle rock side to side, massaging through the low back. And then letting your knees fall to the left side for a twist. Maybe you will reach your arms out wide, way down the shoulders. Maybe you will add a pillow under or between your knees. And then maybe your chin will also turn towards your right shoulder. Staying for one more breath. And then using an inhale to lift your knees back up. Connecting your low back to your mat for a moment. Maybe your knees will come towards the chest. Just reset, recenter. And then when you're ready to twist to the other side, you can go for it. Use your pillow the same way on this side, or not at all. Maybe letting your chin tip over towards your left shoulder this time. Stay for one more breath. And lifting your knees all the way back up. Reset, recenter. Maybe hugging your knees back towards your chest. Maybe keeping your feet planted. And one leg at a time, you can start to send your legs out long, your feet out wide. Settle into Shavasana. Maybe you have kind of felt like you've been in Shavasana the whole practice. Or maybe you're just really starting to wind down now. Just allow your body to breathe without any effort from you. Find some stillness. Enjoy the peace. And maybe you will stay here for a while or a little bit longer. But I hope that the rest of your evening can be somewhat relaxing, slow perhaps. And I hope that you rest well tonight. Taking this calmness with you for the remainder of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, namaste.